What's up, guys? Back with another video. So before we hop into it, I'd like to ask you to go ahead and subscribe. We're on the road to 2K, and let's go ahead and hop into the RELL video. Hope you all enjoy. The RELL content just got even more crazy. Now we're about to go ahead and dive into a lot. Starting off, we're gonna go ahead and look at this new cutscene that they released for Goro. So let's go hop into it. All right. So you got a little wind up. They got the VFX in the sky, which looks nice. Slime down into the bit of lighting. That's sick, I'm not gonna lie. That is nice. I'm not gonna lie. That's a lot better than just doing the Thunder Raigo, which is the big little 2 balls or 1 ball that they have for Anil. That cutscene looks nice though, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty heat. Now, next up, we have a very neat way for the progression, which involves literal shit, like actual poop. So we're going to go ahead and watch the video that they made for it.
So guys, I'm going to show you guys a tutorial on how to pick up shit. So you go to the poop pile, right? Just ignore that horse. That horse is a placeholder.
They actually have
You go down, you grab the shit, and then you find your main target. Now you see the shit is not just to troll people, right? There's a point to having shit in RELL. We call it the revolutionary shit concept. So basically, right,
revolutionary shit concept.
We encourage friendly gameplay. So if you get jailed, right, let's say you're a terrible person, you go around, you kill Marines, you become a pirate and all that, right, and you get locked up. So I would say innocent players can pick up shit and throw it at you like this. Know what I'm saying? All right,
that is amazing.
So it also pushes you back a little bit and gives you a little splash effect on your screen, you know what I'm saying? So guys, that's how we throw shit in RELL.
Alright, next up we are going to be looking at the models for RELL. They usually keep us updated in the Discord. So first up, we're going to go ahead and look at the Soul Fruit. So here we go, a little bit of the sneaks that they made for it. Just some nice new modeling. They changed the color a little bit. Maybe added some new effects. But overall, it looks a lot smoother and cleaner from you can see on the images. It just looks a lot more nicer. Speaking of models, they did redo one of the Lethians. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not too sure. But it's basically a sea monster. They kind of just changed it up a little bit. Changed some of the skins and models, I guess, on it. And then they also leaked a little bit of Skypia, which is right here. So, yeah, on to the rest of it. Now, they just released a list of all of the events that might and just will come to RELL whenever it is fully done, which I love. Like, there's going to be so much content for this game. It's just absolutely going to go ahead and be insane. So we're going to go ahead and talk about them. So on the top one, we have 5 legendary ship events, which sounds sick. Like, I don't even know if Blox Fruits does that, but that just sounds amazing. Ship events, like, that could include PvP, boss fights, shipwrecks, exploration, whatever. That just sounds amazing to me. Now, next up is Pirate Hunter event, which I presume it could either be a player or NPC based one, like where you go out and hunt a certain NPCs, like really strong or something, or you go out and find a player who has like a ton of bounty or something, which I just love. I love all of these event ideas. It just makes me so much more hyped for the game. Next up is pirate camps and marine camps, which I feel like that is kind of just a basic one, since other games already have this implemented. It's kind of just like NPC farming, I guess, or bandit beater progression, which is just pretty much expected. You can't really not have a game without that. And then the one below that is Corrupt Marine event, which I'm calling this. I'm already predicting it. It's going to be Axe Hand Morgan. Axe Hand Morgan is going to be the Corrupt Marine event, or at least one of them, I presume. It's probably going to be like a boss fight, or just like a ton of NPCs that just start fighting you if you're a Marine, I guess. Which, I mean, it's not a bad idea. It's always in these games. That's what I'm trying to say. But I love these event ideas again. So next up is execution events, which I also love the idea of. Now, I highly doubt it's going to be like PD. I don't think they'll have players on there, but they might. I'm not too sure. But yeah, so they're going to have execution events, which I also think is pretty neat. And then next up is wildlife camp events, which that just sounds so cool to me. Like, you're actually going to have the wildlife interacting with the players, which just, I'm just so glad to see that. Like, they're actually deciding to do that with the game instead of just making it, oh, whatever, bandit beater. They're actually making it exploration type based, where you can actually interact with the environment and stuff. It just sounds really cool to me. Next up is wildlife raid events. Now, what I'm hoping for is that they do have pets in the game. Like, I better see a pet capybara, that's all I'm saying. But like a wildlife raid event, I guess that would be like, like a horde or like a pack of like wolves or something that you fight, or like some T-Rexes or something like that. I don't know, something along the lines of that. Which still, I really like the idea of, because we really haven't seen any wildlife interaction on any of these Roblox games. I don't think I've ever seen one like this, at least. But the idea is really suiting for the game, for the topic, which is just One Piece as well. It's really fun to see that they are actually trying to make it as relatable to One Piece as possible, which, like, how they survived in the forest or whatever, whenever they got kicked out, whenever they're younger, from Ace, Sabo, and Luffy, which is really neat. Next up is cooking competition events. I find this hilarious and amazing at the same time, because, and again, what other Roblox One Piece game actually has cooking where it's like required, or like it's eventful, I guess? Because cooking competition events, that sounds cool as hell. I'm not gonna lie, that'd be dope. It's like that one weird anime, like, where they all get orgasms for making food. I don't remember the name of it. Y'all probably seen it. I haven't, but I really like the idea of this, just because it makes it more diverse within events, instead of just making it bandit beater. Like, they're actually making the events and like game modes really fun and immersive as well, which I love. I love the idea of this. It's really good. And then next up is fishing events, which is, I mean, it's there. Other games have had it, but not really fishing events, at least. But I presume that's probably gonna be like whoever catches the most fish, biggest fish, or even like weapons, because I'm pretty sure you can fish up weapons in there as well. But I really think that's cool. And then challenger event, I think that's gonna be like a coliseum. Don't mark my words on it, but I presume it's gonna be, just because it's challenger. Scammer event, I have no idea what that is, I'm gonna be honest. I presume you just get scammed and you have to like follow and chase an NPC. And then they have spar events, which is just 1v1s, I presume, which I also like. I like how they're actually implementing PvP ones as well. Alright guys, that'll be the end of this video. I hope y'all enjoyed, and stay tuned for more.